Hey fans, let's get to today's news. Take this second to like and subscribe to the channel. Malcolm Koonce's name is increasingly prominent within the NFL universe, especially among Las Vegas Raiders fans. Today, when we talk about pending free agents who could shake up the market, he's seen as the main piece of this puzzle. What began as a low-key trajectory in 2021 is now shaping up to be one of the league's most interesting stories. Drafted 80th overall out of Buffalo, Koonce didn't have much of a role in his early years. As a rookie, he played just 48 snaps, recorded 2 sacks and 4 pressures, but still didn't attract much attention. In 2022, the situation wasn't much different, with just 68 snaps and 2 pressures. Little participation, little flash. But the real turning point came in 2023. That year, Koonce had his first full season as a key defensive player. He played 501 snaps, recorded impressive numbers of 52 pressures, 8 sacks, 9 tackles for loss, and 17 QB hits, along with an impressive 15% win rate against the offensive line. This performance not only boosted his morale but also placed him alongside some of the NFL's most respected pass rushers. The impact was immediate. Analysts began to see him as a real threat on the field, someone capable of sharing the attention of blockers with Max Crosby and giving the Raiders an elite pass-rushing duo. Just when it seemed like 2024 would be the year of consolidation, devastating news arrived: a serious ACL injury during a Week 1 practice. What was supposed to be a breakthrough season turned into a long and painful recovery process. Even so, the Raiders showed confidence and extended his contract to a 1-year, $11 million deal. The message was clear: we believe in your talent and want to see you healthy and productive alongside Crosby. And that commitment began to pay off in 2025. In the first week, Koonce showed signs of returning to his best. He had 5 pressures, a 12.4% win rate, 1 sack, and even a forced fumble. At 27, he looked rejuvenated, displaying the same explosiveness, flexibility, and strength that made him a standout in 2023. And it's precisely this combination of statistics, talent, and youth that makes his future on the free agent market one of the league's hottest topics. When we project the 2026 market, the edge position promises to be one of the most competitive and valuable in the league. We're talking about names like Bengals star Trey Hendrickson, as well as veterans like Khalil Mack, who already made his mark with the Raiders, Joey Bosa, Haason Reddick, Kwity Paye, and other top pass rushers. It's in this competitive landscape that Malcolm Koonce will enter, bringing with him not only his statistical credentials but also the expectation of continued growth as a player. If he maintains the consistency he showed in 2023 and already confirmed in early 2025, there's a strong possibility he'll reach the $20 million per season mark. Current estimates project Koonce to a 3-year, $63 million contract, with $41 million guaranteed. This means that, upon reaching 30, he will still have time to negotiate another big contract, cementing his career financially and as one of the top names at the position. But there's one important detail: Koonce never had the opportunity to be the star defensive lineman. He's always been alongside Crosby, who is the face of the Raiders' defense, and this could influence the perception of interested teams. Even so, in a league where pressure on the quarterback is the most valuable resource after the QB position, a second elite pass rusher like Koonce is exactly the type of player several teams are willing to pay top dollar for. For the Raiders, the situation also favors the player's retention. The franchise will enter the 2025 offseason with over $117 million in salary cap space, meaning there's no financial excuse not to offer Koonce the contract he deserves. Should they decide to let him go, he could still yield a 3rd or 4th round compensatory pick, something the front office is certainly considering. But ultimately, logic points to another path. If Koonce stays healthy and continues to perform at a high level, it's hard to imagine the Raiders giving up such a valuable talent in his prime. Furthermore, there's a strategic factor. Tyree Wilson will be entering his 3rd year, looking to prove he can be a key player. If the Raiders can align Crosby, Koonce, and Wilson at full strength, this defense could become one of the most feared in the NFL. Koonce's future, therefore, is more than just numbers or contracts. He represents the possibility of solidifying a dominant defense, maintaining the balance of power in an increasingly competitive division, and writing a new chapter in Raiders history. Until next time.